Hello. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you Civilization 5 touch mode on the Asus T100. Now the first thing you'll note is that Civ 5 takes a hideously long time to load up using the SD card as its primary storage. I didn't notice a particular problem with the game running once it was loaded, but the loading times are hideous. Blah 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 blah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so yeah, that. So this is it loading. I don't think I'll cut away from this because I think it's useful to me to see just how long this game takes to load over the SD card. Now, depending on what your uses for this tablet are going to be, you might find that you actually don't mind installing the game on the tablet itself, and it may load a hell of a lot faster that way. But for me, I didn't really want to clutter the tablet up too much with games. I'd rather run most of them off the SD card. I'm not going to be doing heavy gaming on it, that's not what I bought it for, but I like the idea of having some touch enabled games on there, so that's why I've installed this game. I also would like to point out that the volume buttons seem to stop working while this game is loading. So I hope I don't get sued hideously or have this video deleted for copyright infringement with the music. So I shall try and keep talking over this. I may decide to cut away, I may not. I haven't decided yet. I guess we'll see in the final video whether I did or not. As I said in my last video, I did find the touch controls on Civ 5 to be a little bit confusing, but that was mainly because I'd forgotten how to use them by the time I'd actually got into the game after the initial touchscreen optimization introduction appeared. So, as with a lot of touch-enabled or touch-only programs, it'll come up with a little thing saying these certain things. Okay, let's have a look, because last time I did this, hey, it worked straight away that time. Last time, even after it finished loading, that button was not clickable for a good minute or so. So, as you can see here, you've got all the different touch controls. So, zoom in and out as pinch, as normal. Double tap one finger on the screen to issue move orders to the current unit. To exit move mode without issuing an order, tap a second finger. Drag two fingers on the screen to pan the game camera and move scroll bar menus. Tap three fingers to close the screen or open the game menu. Movement. Drag a unit out of its hex to enter movement mode. Okay, so let's give this a quick go. Now, this isn't going to be a massively long video other than the initial loading screen. I just wanted to basically show you very quickly what the game is like when you're using touch only. I don't even know, the camera's not even necessarily picking up the sound for the game, so I might not even be in trouble on that account, which would be nice. Now you might think it's a bit odd me using the camera, but I really wanted to show my fingers actually manipulating the screen. I could have used Open Broadcast software I could have used Open Broadcast to record this, but obviously then you would have just seen my interactions on the screen. It would have just looked like a normal Civ 5 game. Huzzah! Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Yes, thank you. Pow! I've settled a city. Now, I don't know how you play Civ 5, but this is how I do it. Well, one of the ways. Let's go for a warrior first. So, click and drag. You see there, it works surprisingly well as a touch-only thing. I'm going to get so many criticisms in the comments for how I'm playing this game, aren't I? I did notice on this tablet that there were a few visual glitches after a little while. Woohoo! Shut up. Woo! Go. Next turn. Oi! It keeps doing that every so often. I'm not entirely sure why. It seems to sort of... I think that's, again, just me forgetting how to use the touchscreen controls, which I know we covered like a second ago. But yeah. So there we go. It works surprisingly well as a touchscreen game. I'm sure once I've remembered how you actually use the controls properly, it will work even better. But that was it, really. I just wanted to show you that. Again, hideous amounts of delay on the loading. But for a device this powerful, I guess that's kind of okay even on the SD card, really. Maybe you want to try installing it on the internal memory instead, but personally, I don't think that's a good idea. Just because, you know, once you've installed all your regular programs, you may be down to about 10 gigabytes. This is a 5 gigabyte game. There's not a lot of space left for anything else, really. And honestly, I'd rather wait a few minutes to play this game on here if I really wanted to. It's not a short game anyway, so it's not something you'd just boot up in a cafe while you're waiting for a friend, or at the train station while your train's delayed. It's, you know, something you intend to play for an evening, so that extra couple of minutes of boot up time isn't really going to it's not really going to bother you that much, is it? So there we go. That's Civ 5 running on the Asus T100 in touch-only mode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.